Good evening from Oakland, California. I'm Ed Carter, won the dunk contest here. The Warriors have won championships in this building. You love this. It brings out the best.
It's called the Oracle Experience. In 2016, the Golden State Warriors broke the single-season game record for victories with 73, beating the
numbers. 10 men on the floor. Let's do this.
At hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
Durant to Curry. From long range, and Stephen Curry, the fastest release in the NBA, hits the three. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to explode.
Anthony to Paul. Has a chance. Shot by Carmelo. No good. Curry with the basketball. His team up by 1. Trying to cash in. Add 2 points to the board. Jay, he might be small, but against bigger and more athletic guards, how does he find a way to get it done?
Well, how about this? Last year, he shot 42% from behind the three-point line. That's his second lowest three-point shooting field goal percentage since he's been in the league. That's called first-class problems. And what that does, every time you step your foot over half court with unlimited range, it forces the defense to pick you up even quicker, which allows him way more room to operate on the offensive end.
Rockets have the ball. Harden. Curry into the front court. Leads 5. Knocks it down from mid-range. Curry, no doubt, is a transformative player. Some say for the worst. Is there too much of a reliance on the three-point shot at all levels?
No, we're watching the game evolve, and Stephen Curry has been removing the three-point line. It's imperative that kids have the right mechanics. If you have the right mechanics, your range will take care of itself.
Steph lets loose. The jumper's off the mark. To Harden. Knocked loose. Warriors have it. Green. Deep right corner. Curry. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
It's Harden. Brings the ball up. Curling inside. Harden to Capella. Using the post to his advantage there, and the finish at the rim. Jay, perhaps that's a start.
Those kind of plays get me fired up. That's a momentum play. They look lifeless here in the first quarter, but a dunk like that can get your team going in the right direction.
Jumper's good. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Curry had made his first couple, but he misses there. Anthony to Paul. Inside, he scores. Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Fast pace, Mike D'Antoni giving his guys a breather. Durant. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Here's Paul. Brings it up the floor. to P.J. Tucker. Goes to the left side. Warriors come away with it. Green. Durant. Cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
That's a good run right here to end the first quarter to open up that lead. If you're the coach of this team, you have to like the effort your guys are giving.
From the painted area, won't go down.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Deep left corner. Here's CP3. Oh, they call goaltending. Count it. Here's Curry with it up top. Shot clock turned off as they get a chance to build their lead. Screen coming.
Hey, watch the screen left.
Defense making the ball carrier work. A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. So we played one here at Oracle with the Warriors on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Warriors basketball.
Hey, look at Mini-Me. Come on, throw me the ball.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Contact on a drive can be a beautiful thing. Making those tough shots can really help you build a mental advantage over your defender.
Paul with it up top, trailing by 10. Shot from the lane won't go.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active and contesting everything, that's why shots aren't dropping.
To Green for three. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Perfect feed to set up the basket. Warriors have the basketball. To Shaun Livingston. Nothing going here on that drive. Livingston to Green. Fires the three. That won't go. Gordon with it. Down 11. Tucker to Carter Williams. Baseline drive. Going to launch beyond the arc. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jacking back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Some lineup changes now for both clubs. Shot by Durant won't go down. A shot rejected by Capella. That one out of bounds off a rocket. Kevin Durant lets it fly, and he drains it. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it, on the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Capella. Finish that.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like his mere presence in the paint was enough to make the offensive player miss the shot before he even got off the ground.
Curry to Thompson. Nothing going here on that drive. To Thompson. 4-3. Few do it as well. Klay Thompson, hand in his face, strokes the three.
Klay Thompson equals a jump shooting metronome. Catch, plant, and shoot, and there's no wasted motion from the waist up, which leads to him being one of the most efficient players in the league. He's led the league for 3 seasons in a row in catch and shoot opportunities. You probably want to run him off the three-point line, force him to put the ball down on the ground and make a play.
With a drop step, able to convert inside.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Here we go. Here we go. I got this, man. Let's go.
Curry. Message received. Well defended. To Harden. Turned away by Cousins.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Curling inside. Shot from in close, no good. Capella to Harden. And the denial. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by Curry. Time to shuffle things up. Paul to Anthony. And he hits. Change of scenery, but how can Melo still impact a franchise?
It all starts with a mindset. It starts with embracing and accepting your new role. He is no longer a starter in this league. He's a guy that's going to need to be positive on the bench, bring in his shooting abilities off the bench, and also be a coach when he's on the floor. That's the next step in the evolution for Carmelo Anthony.
Ball driving, but he can't connect.
It's easy for the offense to get agitated when you keep turning around and the defense is right there in your face. The jawing is only going to escalate.
Green. Not going down here.
Here we go. Here we go. Move on. Move on.
Nothing going here on that drive. He'll put it up. At the buzzer. It's good. Just as the horn sounds. Inching a little closer, but still down at the break. Quarter comes to an end. The Warriors with the lead. All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Golden State at the controls.
Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter. Watch Cutter.
Curry to the basket, but it won't go down. That'll get out. Last touch by Capella. Curry into the front court. His guys lead here early stages third quarter. Green. Rebounded by Capella. To P.J. Tucker. Harden. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Paul to Capella. And scores.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Possession lies with Golden State. Curry to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Curry. Has a look. A shot no good there by Curry.
This team is collectively feeding off their negative energy so far in the second half. Everybody is mad. Everybody is frustrated. Nobody's decided to take the torch and say, hey, look, follow my lead.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point ball game. Curry to Cousins. And he's fouled. He's going to the line for 2.
I've seen it can end up becoming a momentum changer. Let's see how this one plays out.
Can't connect on the first free throw. So he goes 1 for 2 from the line after hitting on the second. Here's Paul, controlling the offense. To Anthony, knocked loose. Warriors come up with it. Durant across the timeline. Leads 3. Fundamental shot right there.
This is where I go back into player mode. If the dude starts to try to have 40 points on me, I'm going to foul out. I'm going to start hitting him in places he's not used to being hit. I'm trying to do anything to throw him off his game.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Anthony gets it in the left corner. Rejected by Thompson. That'll be out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. New blood coming in for both sides.
Number 10, Eric Gordon. Into the game for the Golden State Warriors.
Chance for Chris Paul. Wide open. Too easy. You can't give him that look. When you look at playmakers from the last decade plus, what sets Chris Paul apart?
He always puts you in a position to succeed. He leads because he's vocal, and when he directs and he guides, there is nobody better at the position than CP3.
Durant lets it fly and buries it. Jay, they'll take that any day. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The result, he's going to the line.
I'm watching the coach's reaction right now, and I'll tell you, he's not going to be happy about that. The game comes down to the micro details. That wasn't a part of the plan right there.
Knocks down the first. And gets both to drop at the line.
Get it, shoot it again.
Thompson to Green. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Green doesn't need to score to be effective. He's a more skilled Dennis Rodman of this generation. He's an undersized student of the game who can guard positions 1 through 5, a rarity even in today's style. Now let me tell you what he's going to do. He's going to disrupt your game plan and probably try to get under your skin. So stay composed and don't go for the bait.
And he's fouled. Earns a trip to the foul line, Jay.
No. I'll tell you. The team that makes the little mistakes, like committing unnecessary reach-in fouls like that, will be the team that ends up with the L.
And hits the first free throw. Two for two on that trip.
Oh yeah, I like that.
It's Golden State basketball. Thompson to Green. Probing the defense. Takes stock of the floor to Thompson. And he's fouled. Nice move that time, and he's going to the line for 2.
The game is too tight for you to be taking risks like that. You want to avoid foul trouble at all costs.
First one, count it. Goes 2 for 2.
Good money.
Durant with the basketball up top. His guys can get a 2 for 1 if they time this out. Curling inside. That's blocked by Nene.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Warriors with 4 to shoot. Knocks it down from mid-range.
You know, Ed, people don't understand. Tough shots are practiced every single day. With all these different contraptions out there to contest your shot, guys shoot 500 made shots a day. This is the new norm.
Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up. Here we go. I got it.
Ah, the monster stuff. Neither side is giving up an inch.
I guarantee you tomorrow on Complex's social feed, that play will have millions of views. And I'm really looking forward to this fourth quarter because the first 3 have lived up to the billing.
That ends the third quarter. The Warriors with the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Houston takes over. James Harden trying to cash in. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
Look, the Rockets don't take too many mid-range jumpers. Actually, last season, they led the league in 3-point attempts. Glad to see them actually find a 2-point shot relevant these days.
And he hits.
Ed, I have so much admiration for guys that continue to hunt their shot. They're playing the second half like it was the first 5 minutes of the ball game. Those natural-born leaders are guys that will consistently lead your team to the promised land.
Curry to bring it up. Up by 3. Has a chance. Jumper's good. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry. Nothing going here on that drive. Easy path to the rim.
Clay isn't usually a guy that goes to the bucket. He usually pulls up for threes, but that was a nice, easy lay-in right there.
James Harden at the controls. And the defender over-pursues, and he's called for it.
Welcome to new age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
Stepping in for Golden State, number 0, DeMarcus Cousins.
Layup goes down. Well done.
It just seems like one of 3 things happen every time James Harden has the ball. Either he scores, he gets fouled, or he kicks it out to someone for a 3. Pick your poison.
Add 2 points to the board.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball 1-on-1. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Harden to the basket, but his shot stays out.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Curry has it. Short jumper won't fall. Oh, and a putback. 6'11", 270. That's a massive man. You can make a case there's nobody like him.
There isn't anybody like him in the NBA. He is an absolute bully on the block. Can burrow his way through traffic, make it easy, and also possesses that sweet shooting touch from the outside.
Shot from the lane won't go. Harden with the basketball. His guys down 3. Off off the mark. He's made those before, but that was well defended.
It's so important to instill confidence in your best player. I know he missed a shot earlier, but that doesn't mean that you can't run the same exact play and let him prove he's the player he thinks he is, and we all know he is.
Nothing going here on that drive. Durant, now a steal as the Rockets have it. Beyond the arc for three. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Boogie abusing the rim. Big finish.
And that transition offense was flawless when guys fan out and actually fill the lanes with a sense of urgency. You heard me correctly, a sense of urgency. You will get a great shot every possession.
And he's fouled, and he earns a trip to the line.
This drives me nuts when I see fouls like that being called in a close game. Sometimes you just gotta let them play, ref.
First one goes down. Able to convert on both free throws. Warriors have the basketball. Oh, lots of contact there. Still gets it to go.
I remember my high school coach said one man can't beat five. Well, I'm telling you right now, he lied. I'm watching it happen in person.
Paul to P.J. Tucker. Harden trying to take it to the basket, but a shot stays out. Thompson, deep right corner. To Durant. To Curry. 3 seconds. Harden. To Paul. Thompson to Durant. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
He's a modern-day big that plays like a 6'2 guard. Scary.
And count the basket inside.
Ed, all this talk I heard over the summer, what about CP3's hamstring?
Curling inside. Green to Thompson. Five to shoot for Golden State. Missed it. They weren't going to give that to him.
Make it tough on him. Make it tough on him.
Straight on three. At the buzzer. Oh, how about that? A three at the buzzer. That's going to bring some icy stares from the other bench. This one is now all over.